TERYX 45H2 Pod Light Installation Kit, A-Pillar, part number 99994-2158. Estimated assembly, 45 minutes. Remove the 2/4 turn fasteners from the battery cover. Remove the battery cover. First, disconnect the ground C terminal from the battery. Next, disconnect the positive D battery terminal. Remove the center dash panel F by removing the 4 push rivets in the locations shown. Disconnect all switches from the center dash panel F. Remove the release pin bracket by removing the 2 bolts to allow for the removal of the passenger dash panel. Remove the passenger grab handle. Disconnect the 12-volt outlet behind the passenger dash panel to prevent potential damage. Note: label positive and negative terminals for reassembly. Remove the passenger dash panel by removing 3 push rivets and 3 screws in the locations shown. Note: removing the glove box lid will allow for better access to the lower screws on the passenger dash panel. Remove driver's side fender flare by removing 4 bolts and 7 push rivets in the locations shown. Repeat for the passenger. Locate the drill point underneath the driver's side fender. The drill point is 95 millimeters from the uppermost fender flare clip nut. Drill 1.5 inch hole into the driver's side fender on the drill point. Repeat for the passenger side. Locate the frame mounting bracket location under the driver's side fender. Mount the driver's side mount bracket with 2 M6 bolts, 2 M6 lock washers, and 2 M6 flat washers. Remove the pod light from the supplied bracket. Install the pod light onto pod light mount using the existing hardware. Install grommet around the wiring harness and the pod light mount with the harness running along the indent in the bracket as shown. Note: ensure the side shooter is aimed towards the outside of the vehicle. Insert the pod light mount through the previously drilled hole. Install grommet onto the fender. Do not tighten hardware at this time. Repeat for the passenger side. Secure to the driver's side mount bracket using an M8 flat washer, M8 lock washer, and an M8 bolt. Route the pod light harness along the vehicle's main harness and secure with 6 tie bands in the locations shown. Locate the grommet under the driver's side fender and remove from vehicle. Cut 2 slits in the grommet and install it back onto the vehicle on the pod light harness. Route the pod light harness through the grommet slit. Repeat on the passenger side. Connect the pod light to the pod light harness. Repeat for the passenger side. Reconnect the 12-volt outlet and floor light in the passenger side dash panel. Reinstall the passenger side dash panel. Reinstall passenger grab handle. Route the pod light harness towards the terminal block. Secure pod light harness with 2 tie bands in the locations shown. Attach the black wire to the ground terminal. Attach the red wire to the power terminal. Note: attach accessory terminals under the main harness terminal to ensure the main harness boots cover the terminal block stud. Cut out the desired switch location in the center dash panel. Thread the pod light controller harness through the switch knockout. Insert pod light controller into cutout until it snaps into place. Connect the pod light controller harness to the pod light harness. Reinstall the center dash panel. Reconnect the positive battery terminal. Reconnect the negative battery terminal. Reinstall battery cover. Reinstall the rear driver side seat. Once the pod light is properly positioned on the bracket, torque the M8 bolt to the specified value to secure it in place. Secure the pod light wire with the top mount edge clip. Secure the pod light wire with the side mount edge clip. Repeat for the passenger side. Reinstall driver side and passenger side fender flares. Enjoy your Kawasaki genuine accessory.